Oh, oh no, I need that thing now. Oh, right, let's make some progress. I didn't get on yesterday when I wanted to, and so I want to make a little bit of progress today. Much better. Much better. Oh, buddy. Okay, yeah. Where's my friggin' Deacon sound? You changed, didn't you? You goddamn son of a bitch. Here we go. Ah. God damn it. Need some actual scissors capable of cutting. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, Francois. Hi, man. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Ah, Doug. Thank Christ, people are here. Oh, man. Yeah, I came on. I was like, brr, I don't want to just be in here on my own. Ah, yesterday sucked, man. Oh, yeah. Hello. What's going on? What you up to? What you up to? Oh, these stripes are going to be a bit janky. I'm going to try and fluke it. Yep, yep, yep. More of the same. Dogson bunker. Where did I put my head down? Oh, there they are. Ah, man, glad you're here, guys. Appreciate that. I wasn't looking forward to being on my own. Yeah, doing as you like when you like. That's freedom right there. That is. I got up at 11 and somehow made it to my appointment at 11:20. Then got home at 5 p.m. and couldn't function. Went to bed. Got up 50 minutes ago. Well, you got to crash out. You got to crash out. It happens sometimes. I myself crashed out this morning. Well, no, not this morning. Yeah, this morning technically. So I feel you. Which stripes angle do you prefer? Even though I've done one of the stripes a bit wonky, this one's angle's better, right? It's actually harder to do, but oh well. I could just have a mix, I guess. Why keep it just to one? Left. Which one did I hold up? Yeah, yeah, left. This was left, right? Yeah, this one. This diagonal one. Yeah, I think so too. I knew it was a bit wonky when I was doing it. I was like, oh yeah, that's not the way I did the other ones. But I think I can have a mix. It's fine. You wouldn't notice necessarily. Like, look, if I move it over, you wouldn't notice it amongst them, would you? You wouldn't even know. Oh, man. Vimto. God, I haven't heard Vimto in years. Dark, no. Been definitely silent. Did a couple of power fists, chain fists with the yellow. That's it. Just trying to get some progress. I was actually considering painting without being on a live stream. I wasn't able to live stream. The boy wanted to sit in it, sleep in here, so. But I was thinking about just doing some painting, not on a live stream. But the idea of it felt a bit weird in my mouth. But at the same time, I need to get more accustomed to these silent streams. You know, they don't half drag sometimes. So I just got to triple focus on getting stuff done, and see it as you're painting on your own in those. And then if people happen to come along, they have to come along. That's what I need to repeat to myself once again. I need to just double clarify that you're on your own sometimes, and then people jump in. That's how I trick my brain. Assume you're painting solo, unless someone has a chat. That's what you do. I just nailed it. Just trick yourself into thinking that it's an on your own painting, and then if someone comes into chat, they come into chat. That's what I've got to do. That's how you do. You assume the default is that you're just painting. That's what you do. You just take that as your default. No, these are just my own guys. Just like grey, wanted to paint light. Ironically, I think I've gone too light because this is grey sear, and then the highlights are Corrects white, which isn't white enough, so they barely notice the highlights. But no, these are just how I wanted to paint my Space Marines. Thanks, Eduardo. Hi. But I do have some Blood Angels. Should I continue with Dante? Is that what you're saying? Because I could pick him up. Or maybe I will do these fists. Yeah, I've heard that there's special whites available. Dark was recommending the Army Painter whites, but I do need a new white. In fact, I need to start cooking up a wish list of things that I need to get. Whites are one of them, magnets, some way to drill better that isn't just me twisting a drill bit in my fingers, because it just cuts you up your fingers. I need a different size magnet than the 5mm. I need a lot of things for some projects to fall into place. I'm a bit stuck on too many projects. What's Ceramcoat? I'm going to write that down. My pen's not... here's a pen. I'm going to write that. Ironically, I've got a pin vise, but the pin vise isn't big enough, and 5mm is too big, and I don't have the magnet. So that's the issue. My pin vise doesn't hold massive drill bits. By massive, I mean more than like 2mm. So either find smaller ceramic coating. I'm not sure I'm good enough to do that. Let's write it down anyway. Ceram coat. Post-its are bloody handy, man. A lot of useful things. Yeet. Yeah, that's what I'd like. Although, in a perfect world, I'd probably end up getting just a 16.4 volt Makita power drill. Because I reckon that could be a nice little hobby drill. And then you can use the standard size batteries and everything. But I think I'd probably go for a Makita, small Makita, rather than like a gimmicky one. I need something that can actually drill, you know? So that's what I think I'd do. I'd get a small Makita hand drill. The thing is, like, the drills I've been looking at are like they're the best part of €100. So it's like, why not just get a Makita, and then I can use the Makita for other stuff as well. So that's what I was thinking. I do love my. I think Makita power tools are just the best. Oh, this guy's stuck. Captain. Ah, man, you are in the right place. There's a couple of similarities going on here. Okay, so yeah, I know the feeling about kids. Yeah, I got the kids off to school this morning. Kids are tough because they want your time, and being bad parent is easy, but if you want to do it right, you got to give them the time they need. You got to put the time in, but at the same time, like you can give too much of yourself, and then you don't have you. Like I largely stopped existing. I just became parent. Oh, this one's actually striped. I'm going to leave that one. So you've got to find time. You've got to hammer out time for yourself, man. And also, what I was also interested to see, cleaning. Yeah, cleaning sucks. I have to do cleaning all the time, and it's never like complete. It's like, where's the next least tidy place? If that makes sense. Like it's never clean. It's just less dirty. So endless housework. I feel you. And then the other one, 2 years out of not smoking. Nice. I quit smoking myself. I used to smoke like a chimney. So yeah, good job on the not smoking, dude. Like that is a huge one. So congrats on 2 years. Like that's a tough one to get out of because most people don't, and then something horrible comes along and gets them. So like I feel you. I think you're in the right place. Just sit and paint if you can. Just have this on, and let's just talk shit. Let's just talk shit. Like guys like talking about nothing at all. I'm fine with that. Let's talk about nothing at all. Take the pressure off. But I feel you. I totally feel you. I quit smoking a lot longer than 2 years ago. I haven't smoked now for 10, 15 years. But before that, all the time. I tell you what I miss. Well, I don't miss it anymore. But what I missed when I was trying to get out of smoking was waking up, 2 cigarettes and a cup of coffee. Ah. What a delicious breakfast that was. The wind where I used to live, you could open the window was like floor to ceiling, like one of these ye oldies slide the whole window up. It's on the corner of a busy street. You could just slide that window up, sit in the sun, drink your coffee, a couple of cigarettes. It was amazing, but better off without it because it will get you at the end, and it won't. I've seen a couple of examples of people I know who it got, and it doesn't look like a good way to go. I'll be honest with you. I know it sounds a tad morbid, but I get you. The thing is, like with smoking, it's also like the social. You lose the social when everyone goes out for a ciggy, and also the routine of it. But let me tell you right now, you can totally swap in new routines that aren't quite so deadly. So it is doable, as you know, for the 2 years you've been doing it. Hand roll menthol. Yep. Yeah. I was roll ups as well. Rollies. Just because it was another activity, and it just it was all part of the routine. But I get you. But don't even start. It's just. But don't miss it. Have to swap out things. Don't even think about it now. So there is. It can shift, and you've already done the hardest part now. It's all it's fun now, swapping in the new routines. So, yeah, I totally get that. Totally get it. It's been ages since I thought about smoking, actually. Just don't substitute it for food. You could balloon up. You got to watch out. That's a bit of a slippery slope. Hand rolled. Oh, Dark was talking about ciggies. Yeah, I mean ciggies are yummy, but they're a younger man's game. Captain, don't just leave, bud. If you make a note of the channel, dude. Like, I'm on every day. Yeah, but I mean, it depends what you're eating. You don't actually have to go. I mean, like, what are we at now? What time are we at now? It's only 20 past 1, but I haven't eaten yet today. And I'll probably eat somewhere around 3 or 4. Dog's just being dog. You know, dog's just being dog. Don't need to yell at the dog. Dog's just being dog. Yeah, but tasks, I feel like... I tell you what, I needed some tasks yesterday. Yesterday was just mundane day. Like, you know when you wake... You know those days when you wake up... and you wake up and it's like, I know exactly how this day's going to go. There's no surprises. I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing it. That's my day. Those days. A lot of those days are my day. I changed my eating habits. I was like, mundane day, mundane diet. I lost loads of weight. I had to start actually making a point of eating. Seems like a lot of days in general are mundane days. I don't know what kind of lives you guys live, but I feel like there's a lot of routine, a lot of not excitement. So that's why I'm sitting in the cupboard right now. Do a little bit different. When you go out for a smoke, you go up some air, go for a wander, have a drink, make food. Yeah, you would. Check out your reflection in the car window whilst you're hanging outside. Yep, I get you. Yeah, you actually get up and get moving, ironically. I get you. Yeah, used to smoke. Okay, I think I've actually yellowed all of those shoulder pads. So with the Ravagers I did, I wasn't happy with their armor, so I'm gonna make a real effort with this guy. But I also went Agrax and not Reichland with this guy, but didn't mean to. Pure fluke. Seems those Terminators, I was able to like cram them in. I've managed to free up a bit of space down there. Well, that's not too bad. It's nice to be working on the Terminators, but I'm stuck with the whites, man. I'm stuck with the whites. I don't know what to do with them. Ah. Avalon Sunset. Oh, wait. It's right there. Literally, look. Yep. Literally right there. Thank you, cardboard shelves. You totally helped me out there. Yeah, the little skinny tapes. Did you notice that during that I was painting over freehand stripes, which took me bloody ages, but I had no reservations going over them. The tape just hits right for me. Like I painted over a lot of effort there, but freehand stripes, they just look like... It's the same with dry brushing, you know, they just look like dry brushing. Hand painted hazard stripes just look like hand painted hazard stripes. You guys know what I mean. This is one of those colours that just goes awful. You can see that that's just a solid blob in there. I can't even get it out with a... It's just... Why did they go like that? There's definitely some certain pigments of Games Workshop colours that have to be substituted out. I definitely need to have a look. I need some substitutes. The only one I know of is Army Painter. But like this colour, I like this colour. It forms a good base for my yellows. But I mean, this isn't even gonna reduce down. This is just solid. I wonder if I can squeeze it between my fingers and... Well, that's. Oh, hang on. There is some pigment in here. It might work. It's super dry. Oh, that's one I don't know. Hang on. Let me grab out the pen. Valio. Where's my list? Yeah, here. V. Yeah, I definitely smell a little shop in order. Hopefully, they're in my local model shops. Pro Acrylic. Vallejo, like tally ho, but with a V. Pro Acrylic is one I don't know. Because if what Games Workshop have told me is true, then the lighter colours just dry out easier. So if I buy a lighter colour from another brand and it doesn't dry out, then, someone's told me some porky pies. Pro Acryl, okay. Look how dry this pigment is. This is just not. I think I'm going to have to flesh it out, mix it in. I need some pigment. In there. I'm going to take a little bit of Uriel yellow and see if I can't bulk it with that. I can bulk it. It looks just like Uriel yellow. You know what? I'm just going to dip. Where's that son of a... Where have you gone? Screw it. I'm going to go with this. Probably going to have to do 2 coats on this. It doesn't? I don't even pretend to understand what YouTube's doing. It's doing something, clearly. But, yeah. I don't pretend to understand it. Actually, on the subject of not understanding anything, advertising, right? I don't get who makes adverts. And, frankly, who on earth they're for? Like, let's just take car adverts for. Like... Or friggin' toothpaste or Head and Shoulders. Like, I don't get advertising, but evidently it works. But I feel like adverts feels like something aliens make for aliens. I don't get advertising. I don't watch an advert and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is weird. Is it just people just like I don't get why it exists. Can anyone explain that for me? Retention of ideas and names. Okay. So they just kind of like they want the name to stick with you. The content of the advert largely doesn't matter. It's about getting an idea in your head. I need loads of yellow. I've just remembered this whole shell thing is here. I think I'll do the guy first. Ah, okay. Because I just did that, didn't I? When I was rattling off list, I said specifically Head and Shoulders, didn't I? I specifically said it, so they got me. I mean, I don't pretend to be any smarter than anyone else, so my monkey brain retained it. Now what's going to happen is my friggin' phone is going to send me shampoo adverts. I feel like this tail armor is too clean. I need to adhere to the where the ink has covered it. I need to make it feel patchy. This yellow does not have enough pigment. I'm going to dip it in a little bit of wash. Questions? Yeah, fire. I'm from the UK. I'm not in the UK. No, I live in heaven on earth. I live in one of the best countries on this damn planet. Yeah, you know which one. You know which one. You're thinking of it immediately. I even said, what's one of the happiest countries on the planet? Freaking the underdog. Finland. Oh, Finland. What a great little country. But yeah, I am originally English. Born in Plymouth, Devon. Yeah, I live in Finland. Yeah, it is sweet. I like this country. It's a place to understand. I mean, I will always be an outsider, just with how Finnish culture works, but I don't mind. Kids won't be, but if you can accept that, you're golden. Putting that ink in has really helped out those yellows. Now that yellow's looking a little bit more yellowy. Much better. You know what, let's top this up as well. I'm trying to think of a country me and the wife can vacation in that won't scowl at us. Where are you from, Captain? Where are you from? What is your country of origin? Why would someone scowl at you? Oh, right. Well, I mean, yeah, US and Finland. I mean, there's a few trade agreements going on. although they just seem to be for icebreakers and not necessarily for the little deliveries. Like, there's currently the National Post Office doesn't send or receive parcels between Finland and the US at the moment, so the little guy is a little bit stamped on at the moment with tariffs and issues like that. However, the English taught here in Finland is American English, not English. So Finland's pretty positive towards the US, frankly. And to be honest, I ain't got much of an issue, and you won't have any issue in Finland unless you're loud on public transport. Public transport, don't make too much noise on the transportation. No. There's a thing with what makes me laugh is like violent crime, like catastrophically violent crime, is quite high here. So I feel like Finnish people are ultra reserved, but when they go large. If that makes sense. No, don't go Benidorm. No. Don't go Benidorm. No. Don't go Benidorm. I know a lot about Spain as far as travelling Spain is concerned. Benidorm is a terrible place to go. It's a terrible place. It's just loud. Well, if you like foreigners just rolling around drunk ass, just being obnoxious and awful, then it's the place for you. But there are better places in Spain. Just like 10 minutes down the coast, you can find better places than Benidorm. But I mean, why don't you just vacation inside the US? It's massive, it's a big old place. You could just visit somewhere. I mean, what state are you in currently? Florida seems nice, although there's alligators. Miami seems nice to me. Oh, I'm going to have to trim off that bit. What's going on in the US? What's going on? Is it just too polarized? Have people I get the impression with the US that people have kind of forgot how to care about other people with different opinions. Like, if you're not on my side, you're the enemy. It feels a little bit polarized. Yeah. And I think we're forgetting how to like each other. And I think we're definitely forgetting how to have open debate, like to be able to talk about a subject without investing yourself in it. And then being like, I hate this person. I kind of miss that, frankly. I love talking about topics with people I don't necessarily agree with. I'm painting my Noodle Tyrant. This was a Neuro Tyrant. But I figured for a psychic power creature, it was too heavily armoured. So I stripped off 2 of the extra tentacles and all of the armour. And I've come up with this kind of like rather unassuming psychic awful monster. So yeah, I call it Noodle Tyrant. Someone else called it Noodle, and I just kind of adopted it. But yeah, that's what it is. It's lovely. It's a bit fragile for my taste. Like, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but there's been a lot of people that push so far one way, and now they realise that the other side will do it back if they win, and there's a ton of tension. Yeah, painting. Oh yeah, man, painting. It's just lovely. But painting in a chinwag, because what I like is that we're not going to get in the same room with each other, but we can sit here like this, and then you got like a little painting gang. You know what I mean? That's what I freaking love about internet. But for the most, it seems that internet's turned into a bit of a slot bag. It's hard to find places where there's actually people. Pair that with, you won't have to vote next time, speak. There's a lot of lark going on. Yeah. Assembly. What's really nice with doing the live streams is that I'm getting so much painting done. I'm like, I need to assemble some other bits. And that's really nice. Being on here and painting as much as I have been has really changed the hobby up for me. It's so nice. Like, I've done more painting than I would have before the end of the year, easily. So it's so nice to have this amount of progress. Oh, this guy's pretty. I need some more yellow, though. I've got to mix up. I think I'm going to have to go with ink and Uriel yellow. That Avalanche Sunrise, I love it, but it's just not intact. Maybe I could get a little bit of juice out of it. But yeah, so yeah, with the whole politics thing, I can't talk politics because people are so polarised. I can't, so I just don't. It's the same with the UK. Yeah, maybe we should ease off the. Well, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I can't talk about it. It's just it gets me down, and I worry that the other person's going to be like super angry. I need to listen to Francois and track down the autofocus as well. I need to get that turned off. Ah, there's a bit there. You. Hey guys, thanks guys. I was feeling a bit crap when I started the stream. I feel way better now. So thanks guys, much appreciated. I already feel better. Already feel better. Doesn't take too long. You just got to get on. Yeah. What is it? I was trying to nail down what is it about painting models that just like lets off steam. What is it about painting that what is it about this that makes you relax so much? Because you're concentrating, you know? You're really focused. So what is it that de de-stresses? I don't get it, but it's just I'm just glad it exists though. But something about it. Need a bit of ink. Persistent creation. Yeah, it's yeah. All of my hobbies are around building stuff. Man, this model's so nice. I've got some Zoanthropes as well, and I'm expecting more of the same. But this was kind of my reaction to not being able to afford Zoanthropes. So I was like, because I had one of these from the Leviathan box, so I was like, I'm going to have it as like a proxy as well. So that's kind of what gave birth to the Noodle Tyrant. I wanted a Neuro Tyrant and a Zoanthrope stand-in. But now I've got the Zoanthropes. They're just not assembled. Got half of one done. Need more yellows. Thanks. It cost me 0. I only just made it. It's a few days old. Only a few days old. But yeah, so just 1, 2, 3 cardboard boxes. Carve them up. Bit of tape strategically placed. You got yourself some free shelves. I'd recommend it as well because you can make them custom size. You know, you can just you can have yourself some custom shelves. You can have custom shelves today. All you need is some janky old cardboard boxes and a bit of tape. And you too can own such pristine shelves. And blue tack them. So there's a little bit of blue tack in here, and they're also blue tack to the wall just to hold them. But yeah, and also like I had to modify this. That there's a bit of Necromunda terrain with a blob of blue tack on top because these shelves were getting a little bit droopy, and it was making paints like fly off onto here. But you know, still free. It's free. Recommend it. Would recommend it. Art of the possible, you know. So they're working so well. Not only have I built 3 sets of shelves, but there's plans to go higher. I'm planning on going higher up with them as well, and really escalate things. So, yeah, recommend it. Cardboard box shelving. This is a bit. I shouldn't have gone Agrax. I wasn't thinking. I just put the Agrax on, and now these yellows are looking a little bit jankers. I have to just be patient. I can't just do it in one layer. I have to. There we go. Bit of water's helping. Oh, you beautiful baby, you. Look at this. Man, what is it? Why is this model so delicious on my eyes? Why is it so freaking fun? Whoop. I'm going to do this little, whatever this bit is. I'm going to do that as well. There's a lot of dry nuggets of Avalon Sunset in this paint. I don't know why I'm doing the armour first. I don't normally do it this way round. I don't know. I already had the yellow out, I guess. Oh, we got these little chimney bits as well. I'm going to wash this brush. Getting a little bit lumpy on the end. Hey, Just Stella, if you're still here... Oh, no, I promised I wouldn't ask. Never mind, forget about that, Stella. So what I've been forgetting on these yellows is going over this wash with some of that Casadora yellow to give it a yellowy tinge. I've not been doing that on the Ravagers. Something about their armour didn't quite match up, so I think it was the yellow. But I just have to build it up so it doesn't look so dry. But yeah, that's that done. But that's just first layer. First layer. Well, second layer sort of, but first colour. But I haven't done any of this bit. So, should probably use that yellow up. Painting this bottom bit makes me want to open up Typhon, because we know that the Tyranid scenery is in there just waiting, and I'm pretty terrain poor. You know, we've got the Dreadhold, we got this Necromunda stuff, but we could have a nice little bit of Tyranid terrain mixed up on the desk here. And I have finished the Ravagers, so you know technically I could start opening those. Tell you what, I'll reward myself with Typhon when I finish the Van Saar guys, because I really want to do those. So I have to set myself a little goal. I do the Van Saars and finish off the Steelers, and I'll open Typhon. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a little bit tweaked. I like to do like little tweaks here and there. So like this guy, he's essentially the same guy, but I've moved him on the base a little bit and added wings. I like to just do little tweaks. Although in saying that, I do like kit bashing servitors, which are like essentially a brain in a metal frame. Um, I do like servitors. I love kit bashing servitors. I should really do some more kit bashing stuff, but need some carving. Need some like blades, better blades. No, actually, I don't need better blades. I need more parts. Evidently, I'm needing something. I just what the something is. But yeah, servitors are fun. So it's not the cleanest yellow, but this is first. You know what I might just do? I've got quite a lot still left on, so I might just try and build it up a little bit in places. I don't want it to look too clean, because after all, it's meant to be organic. Whoop. Good. I'm going to get some coffee. Just going to get some coffee real quick, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next. Be right back. Yeet. Oh. Right back. Oh. Ugh. Man, this bit's fiddly. Whoop. You know what? I'll take that. It's a bit... Ah, I pulled it out. It stuck too much in my finger. You son of a bitch! Yeet. So it's about 80-90% that I need to cover these yellows in with the black stripe. So I need to get about 90% on the stripe itself. Otherwise, it just looks like a little blobby line. Ironically, this one is one that I took off, so I put that in for nothing. But yeah, well, hindsight's 2020. There we go. Hey, Malako. How you doing, bud? I'm going to have to fluke this one. There should have been a bit of tape there, but I'm just going to try and cheese it. If I just do that. That's a pretty good bod stripe. You wouldn't know. I just need a smaller brush to do the little touches. So if this was going to be a stripe, oh, this brush is definitely the wrong one. Whoop! I'm just going to do that. Just cheese that in there. You wouldn't know. And then I've got to go in and get this bit. Ah, bugger. You. That's some nice stripes. Wow. That doesn't get old. Taking the tape off is so satisfying. Nice. Yeet. Ah. Right. What should we pick up next? Yeah. You can live up there too. Yeah. Ah, you're talking about this dreadnought, aren't you? Yeah, you are. That's what you're talking about. Nice. What guns did you go for on the torso? Because there's a couple of... They look nice, I'll be honest, but I like the sticky out ones more. What did you go for? Yeah, I think there's two variations of the chest guns. I want to say Volkite lasers is one of them, and then the other one looks like some kind of autocannon. Maybe. I thought there was choices. Look. Here. There's the pit. Hang on. 1 sec, I'm just going to move the phone. Look, 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 look. These guns. Ah, this is right in the way. Ah, can you see? These guns. Right? There's a choice, isn't there? A variety to have there? Or have I got that completely wrong? Okay, so there's only one choice. Okay. Sticky out heavy particle shred as it is. Definitely need to track down the old autofocus. This thing is. I didn't do it. I just wanted to get on the stream. I didn't sit down with my phone. I kind of like just wanted to turn it on. I should have done it. Um, I'm not so sure now. The poster I showed you is from the Saturnine box, so maybe not. I might be thinking of the Siege Dreadnought having different weapons on the chest. Let me look at my Siege Dreadnought. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Siege Dreadnought. Look, I'm mixing up my Dreadnoughts. Let me show you. I'm mixing up my Dreadnoughts. See, it's got those guns. I hate how I've painted this. I think it looks awful. Those guns. I was thinking of different guns. So maybe not variety then. Thanks, Dark. I feel like I'm missing something on it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm missing something on it. But that's the biggest problem I have with painting models is that I can't decide. I love this guy's head. It's just armor plate. He's got no eyes. I love it so much. I wish I had loads of those, but you only get the one. I haven't got it open. Do you have a different name, Malako, on Discord? The last time I checked, I think it was last night. No, in that case, I haven't seen. I'm surprised I didn't actually. Wait, did you put the cat thing on? No. What did you post a picture of some sort? I was you did do the cat, yeah. What was the minis you posted? Kind of feel like I've looked at them. Ah, bugging me now. I know what I'm doing when this stream ends. I think models can live on these shelves as well. Burp. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did look at that. Yeah, it was like 8 or so models. I did look. Are they plastic or resin? I did look at them. Yeah, I thought they were quite interesting actually. No, no, no. I had to look. I even zoomed in on that thing. There's a chunky fellow. There's a chunky guy on there that I really liked. I like the sizes. Also, was it you who posted a picture of models on a plastic tray? I couldn't tell what they were. Was it? Is that the D&D stuff as well? Because that was interesting to me as well. And also, Trench Crusade have released a plastic kit as well. So there's other plastics that are catching my eye. Kind of like the idea of a D&D character. I've never really took the plunge jumping into other models other than Warhammer because my fear was that I'd just always be buying plastic. But the D&D stuff looked interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of like the idea of painting up some monsters. Yeah, I think I. Did you Where would I go? Where would I look? Armies of Delusion. Archeon Studios is the way to go. Do you have Discord open right now? Could you fling that in there for me if it is open, so I don't forget? Oh wait, I can just write it on a post-it note. Where's my pen? I like insanely good and cheap. Archon Studios. Archon Studios. Thanks for the tip, man. Ah, yeah, but Kickstarters sometimes they don't actually even happen, do they? It's not like something I can buy immediately. It's something I'd have to wait for, right? Okay, I should have a look. I should have a look. It sounds like a bargain. Just think of the amount of proxies they could be. Oh, thanks, dude. Okay, yeah, I'm super curious about them then. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to look into it. Yeet. Thanks, I will. When I get off here, I will. I feel like I've messed these guys up just sticking them to the base, but they're too many pokey bits. I feel like I really have messed these up. I feel like I need to. I might be snipping these off their bases. I don't know. Or I could just live with it, suck it up, and treat it as the mistake that it is. Thanks for the pick. Remember when I said, yeah, I won't get up, I get too focused? Yeah, what have you done to yourself, Dark? I'm going to totally leave the splodge of pink on the base as well. I'm going to have that as a feature. Nice. Right. I think that unfortunately brings us to the end. I have to go get the little munchkins. So, typically, I didn't make it last night, but the plan is to be on tonight as well for a couple of hours. 2, maybe 3. But the only thing that stops me is that my boy wants to sleep in this room. So, if he does, then if I'm not on, that's why. Because I don't want to say no to him. If he wants to hang out with Dad, that's fine. So yeah. So if you see me on, all good. If not, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. So, but thanks. I really friggin' appreciate you guys. My mood was shite, and now I feel good. So thank you. I'll see you later, guys. Take care. Bye. Thanks again, man.